beautiful souls. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. My name is Wendy. If this is your first time here, hello. Don't forget to subscribe and go ahead and click that little bell icon to be notified every time I post, which is several times a week. So today's yoga flow is inspired by actually an Instagram challenge that I'm doing. Go ahead and follow me on Instagram if you aren't already. And this is a moon salutation flow. So this is honoring the feminine side. And just so we are aware, this is not strictly for women because sometimes men have a little bit of an imbalance as well. A lot of us do, actually. So going ahead and taking this practice in stride, just allowing yourself to tap into that more feminine aspect of your lives. Without further ado, we'll go ahead and get started. So we're just going to start in a child's pose. By the way, you don't need any props for this practice. And we're going to start near the back of our mat. So just go ahead and open up your knees and then send your hands forward. Let your forehead come down onto the mat. So this child's pose here is a naturally inverted posture, turning in both physically and mentally. So maybe as we're here, gently rocking our head side to side, massaging the forehead into the mat, stimulating that third eye chakra, that space of intuition and inner knowledge. Once we feel grounded and a little bit more connected with our bodies, let's go ahead and set an intention for our practice. So this intention can be anything that called you here to yoga today, but I would like you to set your intention in the form of a statement beginning with the word I. For instance, I am connected, or I am calm, anything along those lines. And if the mind is having troubles at all settling into an intention, going ahead and setting your intention as I am loved. Repeating this intention to yourself silently in your child's pose. Planting this intention into your heart as a tiny seed. And with each breath, you'll allow the seed to grow until we fully embody our intention. And in this way, with every breath, every movement, we'll return to our intention, connecting the mind and the body, amplifying all the benefits of our practice. When we're feeling ready, we'll go ahead, inhale, pull ourselves up just slightly, pull your hands a little bit closer towards your knees. We're not coming all the way out of this yet though. We'll start to take our hips over to the left. Inhale, draw the hips towards the wrists. Exhale to the right and back. So inhale forward, exhale back. Just drawing these circles. You can stay pretty linear here if you'd like, or you can start to create barrel rolls, create shapes in the head and the neck. And then when we're ready at the back of the movement, go ahead and just switch the direction. Inhaling forward, exhaling back. Just getting into the hips, getting warm, starting to lubricate the joints for our practice. One more round here. And then exhale back to your child's pose. Let's inhale, keep that lift, and then exhale, walk hand over to the left. Set the right hand on top of the left. And then just exhale, allow the head to come down. Use the crossing of your hands to support the skull, kind of like a sling. Breathing into your right side body, opening up in those rib cages. Inhale, lift the head, walking back through center, over to the right. Left hand over the right. Exhale, bow down. Now breathing into the left rib cage, just noticing the differences between the two sides. Let's inhale, pull ourselves up, walk back through center. Exhale, bow down. Inhale, come up to a tabletop, and then exhale, press yourself back to your first downward facing dog. You may need to adjust yourself on your mat here. Go ahead and walk your dog, alternating bending and lengthening through the knees, shooting one heel and then the other down towards the mat. From here, we're going to walk our feet out to the edges of our mat. Maybe take your hands a little bit closer towards your feet. We're going to inhale here to prepare. Exhale, we're going to take our left hand towards our right ankle, initiating a twist. So we're just going to inhale to pull, exhale to find some depth. Maybe even looking under your right armpit if that's accessible. Exhale, release, we'll switch sides. So inhale to prepare. Exhale, right hand to left ankle. Start to initiate that twist. Start to pull. Maybe you can look underneath the left armpit. Go ahead and release. We're going to heel toe our feet back more so towards neutral, hip distance apart. And then let's just walk our hands back towards our toes. Really bend into the knees here. Grasp opposite elbows. Allow yourself to sway a bit side to side. Really grounding down into the feet, pressing into the heels to lengthen through the hamstrings. You can shake your head no to worry, stress, or tension. You can nod your head yes to peace, serenity, and tranquility. Continue shaking and nodding the head if that feels good for you and your body. And then we'll just come back through center, allowing our hands to fall down. Bending the knees a lot here. Let's inhale, drip the spine up. Start to pull the tailbone under first and then stack all the vertebrae on top. Roll the shoulders back, lift the head up at the top of the movement. Very good. Let's just do a few half moon salutations. So this is kind of actually a combination of like a moon salutation and a sun salutation, but we're not going to worry about that here. Okay, so we're just going to inhale, reach the arms out and up. Allow the left hand to grab the right wrist. Exhale, pull over towards the left. Inhale, back towards center. Switch the grip of the hands. Exhale, pull yourself over to the right. Inhale, back towards center. Exhale, dive forward, forward fold. Bend the knees a lot if we need to. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep the arms out and up. Press the palms together at the top. Exhale, down and into heart center. Let's just do one more before we continue on. Inhale, out and up. Left hand grabs right wrist. Exhale, pull over to the left. Inhale, back to center. Switch the grip of the hands. Exhale, pull over to the right. Inhale, back towards center. Exhale, dive forward, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms sweep out and up. Press the palms together at the top. Exhale, down and into heart center. Okay, so from here we're going to make our way into our moon salutation. Just so you know, there are actually a lot of ways of doing this. So the way that I'm doing it is just one way that I have been taught, not necessarily the right way. So don't come for me. This is just a variation. So we'll go ahead and we'll actually just step to the top of our mat. And we'll turn to the side here. So we're actually Let's actually come to the center of our mat. That'll be better. Okay, so we're just going to inhale, reach our arms up. Exhale, lean over to the left. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, over to the right. Inhale, back towards center. Exhale, we're going to step ourselves out to a wide V. Let's take the heels in, toes out. So inhale here, exhale, bend down into your goddess pose. Sink a little bit deeper, kind of wiggle yourself side to side, just settling in. And then let's take the hands towards the inside here. So we're going to inhale here, exhale, left shoulder comes in. Inhale towards center, exhale, right shoulder comes in. Inhale towards center. Exhale, let's start to take ourselves up, toes in, heels out. Inhale here, and then exhale halfway. Inhale. Exhale, come all the way down, forward fold. Good. Inhale halfway here. Exhale, let's walk ourselves over to frame the left foot. So let's just bend the knee, set the knee down, and set the back knee down. Our right hand will plant. Inhale, left arm reaches up towards the sky. Exhale, set that hand down. Tuck the back toe, lift the back knee, step that back foot in, coming into a pyramid pose. So inhale here for some lift. Exhale here to bow. From here, left hand comes to the inside of the left leg. Inhale, let's peel the right arm open, coming into a pyramid or coming into a triangle pose. So you might want to heel toe that foot a little bit further back. Inhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale. One more, inhale, exhale, let's bow to the center here. Forward fold, so inhale and exhale, bow. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, walk yourself over to the right side of the mat. Plant the back knee down. Left hand plants. Inhale, right arm reaches up towards the sky. Inhale. Exhale, set the hand down. Tuck the back toe, lift the back knee. Step that front or that back foot in towards the front just a bit. Inhale for a halfway lift. Exhale to bow. You can stay up on that back heel if it helps you. From here, you might want to work the left foot a little bit further away from the right. Take the right hand to the inside of the right leg. Inhale, pull the chest open, twist. Inhale. Exhale, let's bow through the center, turning in. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, hands to the hips. Exhale, pause. Inhale all the way up. Heels in, toes out, bending into that goddess pose. Open up the arms, open up the chest. Then when you're ready, we'll extend up, heel toe, the feet back towards center. Exhale, hands down. Very good. We're going to go through another round with a few variations. So let's inhale, arms reach out and up. Exhale, bend to the left. Inhale towards center. Exhale, bend to the right. Inhale towards center. Exhale, start to open yourself up. Heels in, toes out. Bend down, goddess pose. Inhale. Exhale, hands to the inside of the thighs. Inhale to open through the chest. Exhale, left shoulder in. Inhale. Exhale, right shoulder in. Inhale. Exhale, it straighten out. Turn the toes in, the heels out. So kind of more forward, but pigeon-toed. Inhale, open. Exhale, fold halfway. Inhale, pause. Exhale, bow all the way down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, we'll just turn our left toe out just a bit. Start to work your way either into a side lunge or into a skandasana. From here, let's turn towards the back of the mat, just coming into that nice runner's lunge. Maybe you work your back heel a little bit further back, just to sink a bit deeper. Once again, we're going to step that back foot in just a little bit, turn the back heel down. Let's inhale, reach ourselves up, warrior one. Exhale, start to straighten out that leg, turn to the side, setting up for another triangle. Start to hinge forward, just a little bit of a different entrance. Exhale, reach down. So you can always use your thigh, you can use a block here as a prop. Exhale, let's hinge ourselves back, down, forward, through center. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Start to work the right toes out to the side, coming into a lunge or skandasana. Try to keep some buoyancy through the hips, a little lift through the collarbones. Then when we're ready, let's just go ahead, frame that right foot. We're going to find a little bit of movement here, forward and back. Maybe that back heel reaches further back. We're getting a little bit deeper into the hips. Step the back foot in slightly. Allow that left heel to ground down. Inhale, reach up, warrior one. Try to point your hips towards the right edge of your mat. Straighten out that front leg. Start to open up, standing triangle. Inhale, and then exhale, coming into that extended triangle. You can use your limbs as a prop, you can use a block, or you could just take your hand down to the floor. Big inhale. And then exhale, turning back into that wide-legged forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, bend down into that goddess pose. Start to turn the toes out, heels in. Inhale. Exhale, sink a little bit deeper. Inhale. Exhale, a little bit deeper. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, heel toe in and hands down. Very good. We're just going to come into one more round of those before a few cooling postures. So let's just go ahead. Inhale, reach the arms out now. Exhale, bend to the left. Inhale, up. Exhale to the right. Inhale, up. Exhale, work your way towards goddess. Inhale. Exhale, hands to the inner thighs. Inhale here. Exhale, left shoulder in. Inhale. Exhale, right shoulder in. Inhale. Exhale, straighten through the legs. Toes point forward. Exhale, fold down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, we'll start to come into our skandasana or lunge on the left side. From here, let's just come around to our lunge. Inhale. Exhale, step the back foot in, pyramid pose. Hands to the hips. Inhale, lifting all the way up. Maybe take that back foot a little bit further back. Open up into the arms. Inhale. Exhale, triangle. Try to lengthen out through that right side body. From here, optional, you can stay here, or we can start to bend into that front knee, reach the left hand forward, pick up the back leg, coming into half moon. Find a place to gaze, to steady the balance. One more inhale. Exhale, slowly set the foot down. Warrior two. Straighten out into both legs. 10 toes turn forward. Exhale. Forward fold. Very good. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Start to make your way towards your right side lateral lunge or skandasana. Where we are, doesn't really matter. And then let's go ahead, start to angle ourselves towards the right side, runner's lunge. Inhale. Exhale, step the back foot in, pyramid pose. Inhale here. Exhale, bow. Hands to the hips. Inhale, lift. Heel toe that back foot back, open up through the arms, setting up for triangle. Inhale. Exhale. Right side triangle pose. Try to lengthen out through the left side body. From here, bend into that front knee if you'd like to. Start to trickle your right hand forward. Pick up the back leg. Half moon. Inhale. Exhale. Try to make that hand on the ground light as a feather. Inhale. Exhale, step it back. Warrior two. Very good. Straighten out the front leg. All 10 toes turn forward. Let's just go ahead, bow ourselves down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. From here, let's just continue right on into some cooling postures. Let's take our hands a little bit forward. Walk our feet a little bit back of our mat. So almost like a wide leg down dog. From here, we're going to start to come forward, taking our knees down in line with the heels. So coming into a frog stretch. We're going to start to open up our knees just a little bit. Make sure that they're in line with the heels. The feet are flexed. We're just going to start to come down, maybe onto our forearms. If this is really intense for you, no worries. You can come out of it at any point. Or you could maybe just take this more so into a child's pose. However, if it is really uncomfortable, I'm just going to implore you to stay. Usually the postures that we really avoid are the ones that we really need. This is one that I avoided for a long, long time, but now I'm revisiting it and I kind of love it. A little bit of movement forward and back to help ease the hips down. And we're not going to return the same way. We're just going to come up onto our hands and knees, take the heels together, the knees together, heels together, knees together, until we are all together. From here, just go ahead, come off of your heels. Let's send our legs wide. So continuing in that kind of side-to-side circular fashion. We're actually going to just bend our right knee in. We're not going to come into too much intensity here. Let's reach the left arm down the left leg. Inhale, right arm reaches up and over. Exhale, release. Let's just do 2 more of those. Inhale, reach. Exhale, release. Inhale, reach. Exhale, release. Let's frame the left foot. Exhale, start to hinge ourselves down. This left side's usually a lot tighter for me, so it might seem a little bit weird for you too. Noticing your QL area, that muscle that connects the hip bone to the spine to the rib cage. So if you feel any tension right there, that's usually the area that we are targeting in this pose. So breathing into it. Let's go ahead, gently come up, and we'll switch. So right leg extends, left leg comes in. Right hand down the right leg. Inhale, reach the arm over. Exhale, release. Inhale, reach. Exhale, release. One more time. Inhale, reach. Exhale, release. Inhale, we're going to frame the right foot, and then exhale, we'll just bow forward. Notice between the 2 sides. We've done a lot of side-to-side sort of things, so just noticing the differences. Acting as an observer, someone who can notice the subtleties of the body, but not necessarily judging yourself or using that against yourself in the future. Just allowing yourself to notice and tap into the subtle energy fields of the body. Let's inhale, slowly take ourselves up. We're going to end here in a butterfly pose. So let's just take both of the soles of the feet together. We're going to inhale, pull at the ankles, lift through the heart. Then exhale, we'll bow. Not too much of a big deal if you're rounding in the spine. Just allowing your head to be heavy here. Your thoughts once again can turn inward. Noticing those subtle differences between the beginning of our flow and now. Returning to that intention that you set for yourself. Very good. As we're ready, we'll go ahead and lift ourselves up. We're going to come down into our final Shavasana. So go ahead, kick your legs out. Allow yourself to melt to the ground. Let's go ahead to start. Let's actually take a little twist. So lifting both of your legs into a 90-degree angle. So 90 degrees in the hips, 90 degrees in the knees. Arms spread out into a T. Big inhale. Exhale, let both of the legs fall over to the right. Gaze stays up or over the left fingertips. Inhale back up towards center. Exhale over now. Exhale over now to the left. Gaze up or to the right. Inhale, let's come back towards center. Squeeze the knees in. Give yourself some activation. And exhale, release, letting everything go, letting everything melt into the earth. Giving yourself these moments in this final Shavasana, in this final corpse pose, to fully process and integrate all that we've done in our practice together. Allow with every exhale to relax even deeper and to continue to soften into our feminine aspect. Feel free to stay here for as long as your body and mind need. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. The light that's within me honors and acknowledges the light that's within you. And from the seed, from the source, we are literally one. Namaste.